Hey guys, welcome to the Vanity Mirror. Today's episode we are going to be doing a makeup challenge. As you can see in the title, we are going to be doing the opposite hand makeup challenge. So I'm right-handed and I'm very heavily right-handed. I think this is going to be a little difficult for me, but I'm really excited to give it a try and see if I can do it. So let's see how this ridiculousness goes. Let's see if I fail. Let's see if I do awesome. Let's see if I slay. I don't really have any updates for you or anything else to say, so why don't we just go ahead and get started with the opposite hand makeup challenge, that is. Okay, I'm really hot tonight, so my window is open, so if you can hear the frogs. Sorry. Okay, so this is my left-handed makeup challenge. So usually when I do primer, I put it on my left finger, smush it together, and then I put it all over my face. So what I should do is squeeze it into my right hand instead of on my left hand, and then smush it together like I always do. I don't see why I would do it the other way, because that's how I always do it. So I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. Alright, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 103 Natural Buff. So what I usually do with foundation is I'll put it onto my left finger and I will put dabs of it all over my face. So I'm guessing I do that because it's easier for me to control the squeezing with this hand, so I guess I should switch which hand I do that with. Well, it's so bad. And usually I'll just go part way and then I'll blend it in with a beauty blender. So I'm using my left hand to blend this in because I always use my right hand. Wow, this is really difficult. It feels really strange and my arm is getting tired. Okay, so again, putting this on my right finger instead of my left because that's how I would usually do it. Or like it's the opposite of how I usually do it. This is the Morphe sponge. I just got this a couple days ago. It's actually the first time I'm using it. My arm's getting so tired. Okay, so far, clearly my left arm is way weaker than my right arm because she's tired. Next, I'm going to go in with the concealer, and typically I would just untwist it here and I would apply it with my right hand, but today, as we know, going in with the left hand. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer that I've heard Tati talk a lot about, and so I thought I would give it a try. First thing I noticed is it has a scent to it. It's a pretty strong scent, and it is cooling. It feels very cooling under the eyes. Okay, so typically I would do that. So left hand. Wow, that blends out so nicely. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, my arm is so tired. Ugh. Now I'm gonna do some of this down the center of the face. I'm gonna blend that out with my sponge. Oh my gosh, you guys don't understand. My arm is so tired. If you've never tried this, you have to try it because my arm is seriously so freaking tired. Alright, before I set anything, I'm actually going to go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyelids just right now, using my left hand only to lay it down. Typically, I just go in with both fingers and blend it out, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with powder. I'm going to go in with the Flower Beauty Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder just to set my under eyes and my eyelids. So I usually go in with this pure brush here, so I'll use with my left hand instead of my right hand. And then, oh my gosh. Oh boy, eyeshadow is going to be fun. Okay. Oh wow. Ow. Ow. This is so hard. Ow. I'm going to set the rest of the face with the original Mineral Veil from Bare Minerals. and left hand only. I think my left arm is going to be sore tomorrow and it's going to be real pathetic. Alright, I'm going to go in with what I always use, it seems, and that is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I would typically take my brush with my right hand, not my left, swirl it around a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so hard. It's not going so badly. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, so next step is blush, and I don't have any blush in front of me. Hold on. I'm going to use the blush Partey from Tarte. Looks like this. It's one of their Amazonian clay blushes. It's amazing how not intuitive it is to switch hands. It's so difficult. How do I even do this? No? Okay, I go like this and then this. Okay, so. That's gonna have to be good enough. So I decided to be really daring and go in with the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, because why not go for a very, very intense highlight that could easily get messed up to put all over your face with your opposite hand. I mean, why not? I'm gonna use this highlighting brush from Luxie. Okay, let's start over here. Right, it's a little intense, but you know, that's okay. Let's try to take it down the nose too, shall we? I can't see. You know what? That didn't turn out so bad. Maybe a little bit more intense than I would have like in this region, but it's not that bad. I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. So next I'm going to play with a new eyeshadow palette that I got, and that is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Neutrals 2. And it is super pretty. It's got all, yeah, okay. Anyways, all kinds of like pinks and a little orange over here, and very warm. It's very pretty. So I'm not going to do anything too incredibly intense today. I just want to do something natural and simple, you know? I am going to start with the shade up here in the corner. This one right here. We're just gonna put that all over the crease. Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster. Oh, this is just gonna be a disaster. I feel like a little kid playing with her mom's makeup and not understanding how to move the brush. It's just how it feels as it's moving across my eyelid right now. Okay, that's that for that color, because I'm done trying with that color. And we're gonna do, let's just deepen the crease a little bit, and then we'll go into some shimmers on the lid. See, I went right to this. Okay, like this. Okay, we're gonna go into this guy right here. It's making its own halo, and I'm not sure why or how that's happening. The side is feeling way easier. My whole shoulder is sore. So I'm gonna do some shimmers now, and I'm gonna start with this guy right here, and I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus to get it wet. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Alright, and I'm going to deepen the outer corners a little bit, and I'm going to go into this color right down here. I feel like I'm actually doing a pretty good job. I am going to go back and blend out some of the edges. I can't even keep track of myself while I'm doing everything backwards. It's It's an odd sensation. I am going to take the darker shade that we used in the crease, that was this one right here, and I'm going to smudge that along the lower lash line. I want to put a darker shade really close to the lash line. This color up in this corner is very similar to this shimmer shade, but it's a matte. And since I use this shimmer shade on the outer corner here, I'm going to go into the matte version of it to put along the lower lash line really close on the bottom, like on the outer third or so. And excuse my left hand while it drops everything. I'm going to use this shade to highlight the inner corners and then this shade to highlight the brow bone. Okay, now mascara. We are almost done already. So far I will say I love how my eyes have turned out. I think they look awesome for having used my left hand. I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior mascara today. So typically I would go in like that, so I guess I'm going in like this. I think I usually actually use my left hand, thankfully. Wait, does that mean I have to use my right hand? Wait. So do I have to do it opposite? Which means I use my right hand? You know what? I'm going to. This is very obvious to me that this is not the hand I usually use to put mascara on my left eye. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. That looks absolutely terrible. The eye, what's it called? Mascara. Okay, now eyebrows I think are probably what I am most concerned about because I'm thinking it's going to go absolutely horribly. Oh boy. I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Complete Brow Kit today. Oh, okay. These are just going to be super bold today. That's okay. You know, every once in a while you need a bold brow. So it's amazing how I don't even know how much pressure to put onto it. Oh. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and spoolie that through now. This one looks okay. It actually does look okay. I'm pretty impressed for what is happening here. That was not nearly as terrible as I thought it would be, or difficult as I thought it would be. Also, I think I typically brush that eyebrow with my left hand. Okay. So for the lips today, I am going in with two different Tarte lip paints because they are new to me. I got them at the 21 Days of Ulta where all of the lip paints were $10. I'm going to use the darker one on the outer edges and then the lighter one in the middle. That little technique that a bunch of beauty influencers do. Influencers. Sounded like Laura Lee there. Laura Lee. This is going to be really difficult with one hand. Oh my gosh. Well, one hand. Left hand. It tickles. It tickles. It tickles. This is the shade Rosé that's on the outer edges, and in the center I am putting the shade Salty. Alright, guys, I'm almost done. I am going to finish off with setting spray, and I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus. And I used my left hand to put it on. Did you notice? Did you notice? Okay, you guys, there we go. I did the opposite hand makeup challenge, and I even threw in an extra thing there. I didn't just use my non-dominant hand, but anytime where I usually would use my left hand, I used my right. And it definitely was difficult. And I'm pretty sure this I'm pretty sure this shoulder is actually going to be sore tomorrow. I'll tweet about it at RightyL8. And I just smacked myself in the face with my thing. What are these even called? I can't. I think that my eyes came out really pretty. You can see the gradient. Whoa, that highlight though. Dang. I love intense highlight, but this is even more intense than I would typically do. I think that the part that really didn't turn out well is the mascara. Honestly, everything else went just fine in my opinion. I think I did a pretty bomb job for it being my left hand. That's all I have to say about that. Before we get going, let me let you guys know that next Saturday, My next video is going to be my wrap-up episode, let me tell you, where I tell you about my month of Halo Beauty and how the whole thing went. I have almost taken a full month of Halo Beauty and I'm gathering my thoughts and I'm almost ready to film that video. And I'm really excited to tell you guys whether I'm going to repurchase or not, what I think it did for my skin, do I think it hurt anything, do I think it's worth it. Really excited to tell you guys about that. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe because you might forget. Alright you guys, well that's it. Thanks so much for joining me today on the Vanity Mirror. Please subscribe by hitting the tempting red button right down there below my video and I will see you later. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and cheesy. And start deepening the crease a bit of